Embarking on the journey to a stronger, healthier body through weight training is an exciting step. Many people start this path fueled by a powerful surge of motivation. They envision their future self, feeling inspired and ready to conquer the gym. This initial spark is wonderful, but it's often romanticized as the sole driver of success. We see images of people effortlessly crushing workouts, seemingly powered by endless enthusiasm. While motivation gets you started, it's not the engine that sustains you. The true enduring power behind weight training isn't fleeting motivation. It's something far more reliable, something you can cultivate and depend on. The real engine is discipline. Discipline is the unwavering force that keeps you moving forward long after the initial excitement fades. It is the bedrock upon which consistent progress and lasting transformation are built. Understanding and embracing discipline is key to unlocking your full potential in the gym and beyond. Think of motivation like a fleeting spark. It appears suddenly, bright and intense, capable of igniting initial interest. This spark can cause a brief, powerful burst of enthusiasm, propelling you into action. Perhaps you saw a fitness influencer online and felt inspired by their physique or strength. Maybe you pulled out an old piece of clothing you want to fit into again, or the thrill of a new challenge simply called to you. These are all common sources of that initial motivational spark. However, motivation is inherently fickle. It is an emotional state, subject to the unpredictable currents of your feelings and external circumstances. It doesn't stay at peak intensity forever. Motivation inevitably wanes. It diminishes when fatigue sets in after a long day or a tough workout. It falters in the face of setbacks, like hitting a plateau or experiencing a minor injury. The inevitable plateaus that occur in any training journey are particularly challenging for motivation. Relying solely on motivation to power your weight training leads to inconsistency. You'll show up when you feel like it and skip when you don't. This stop-and-start approach prevents you from building momentum. Ultimately, relying solely on motivation leads to failure to achieve long-term goals. The days you least feel like training are often the most important for building consistency. Motivation alone simply isn't enough to carry you through the inevitable dips and challenges. If motivation is the spark, discipline is the consistent, burning flame. Discipline is an unwavering commitment to a plan, a promise you make to yourself. This commitment holds true regardless of how you feel in the moment. Discipline is the ability to show up at the gym even when you're tired, sore, or stressed. It's the resolve to stick to your nutrition plan even when faced with tempting, unhealthy options. It is the persistence required to push through discomfort during a challenging set. Discipline means doing what needs to be done, even when it's hard or inconvenient. It's about making a conscious choice to prioritize your long-term goals over short-term comfort or fleeting desires. This consistent action, day in and day out, is the foundation for all meaningful and lasting progress in weight training. Discipline builds resilience. It teaches you to push past perceived limits and develop mental toughness. It transforms your aspirations from hopeful wishes into tangible realities through consistent effort. Discipline is not about being a robot. It's about making intentional choices aligned with your values and goals. It's the quiet strength that shows up every single time, ensuring you stay on track. This reliability is precisely why discipline is the real power behind achieving significant results. The good news is that discipline is not an innate trait you either have or don't have. It is a skill, much like lifting itself, that can be cultivated and strengthened over time. It is a muscle that grows with consistent practice and effort. The key step in cultivating discipline is starting small. Don't try to overhaul your entire life overnight. Set realistic, achievable goals that you can consistently meet. For example, commit to just 3 weight training sessions a week. Make them non-negotiable appointments with yourself. Once you consistently hit that goal, you can gradually increase the frequency or intensity if your goals require it. Building momentum through these small, consistent steps is crucial. Each time you stick to your plan, you reinforce the habit and build confidence in your ability to be disciplined. Success breeds success. Establishing routines and habits is another powerful way to cultivate discipline. Habits minimize the need for conscious decision-making and reliance on motivation. They automate positive behaviors. Examples of disciplined habits include pre-planning your workouts for the week ahead. This removes the daily question of what should I do and makes going to the gym a clear task. Packing your gym bag the night before eliminates morning excuses. Preparing healthy meals in advance ensures you have nutritious options readily available, reducing the temptation to grab fast food. These habits create a strong framework that supports your goals. They make staying on track significantly easier, especially on days when motivation is low or non-existent. You just follow the routine. Cultivating discipline also requires a degree of self-awareness. You need to understand yourself and your patterns. Recognize the specific triggers that lead you to skip workouts or make unhealthy food choices. Are you more likely to skip the gym if you don't go first thing in the morning? Do you crave junk food when you're stressed or bored? Identifying these triggers is the first step to addressing them proactively. There are many methods for addressing these triggers and reinforcing discipline. Finding an accountability partner, like a friend or coach, can provide external support and motivation. Tracking your progress, whether through a logbook or an app, provides tangible evidence of your consistency and results, which can be highly motivating. Acknowledging your feelings without letting them dictate your actions is also vital. It's okay to feel tired, unmotivated, or stressed. Discipline isn't about suppressing these feelings. It's about recognizing them and choosing to act in accordance with your long-term goals, despite how you feel. This conscious choice is the essence of discipline. In summary, motivation provides the initial push, the exciting spark that gets you started on your weight training journey. It's valuable for initiating action and setting intentions. However, it is discipline that fuels the transformative journey over the long haul. Discipline is the consistent effort, the unwavering commitment, and the daily choices that build lasting results. It is the force that shows up every single day, regardless of your mood or energy levels. You can cultivate this power within yourself. Cultivate discipline through establishing consistent habits and routines that support your fitness goals. Set realistic, achievable goals and build momentum through small, consistent wins. Develop self-awareness to recognize and proactively address your personal triggers and challenges. By focusing on cultivating discipline, you unlock the real, sustainable power behind weight training. You move beyond relying on unpredictable feelings and build a reliable system for progress. This allows you to achieve not just temporary gains, but lasting, significant results. Embracing discipline transforms more than just your body. It strengthens your mindset, builds resilience, and positively impacts your overall well-being. Stop waiting for motivation to strike. Choose discipline today and build the strength, health, and future you desire.